Welcome back to the Breakfast Show 2. Joining me this morning is Brandon Haas to talk about the Muddy River Marathon that's coming up Saturday in Cape Girardeau. Thanks so much for joining me. First, talk a little bit about what your role in this marathon is. What do you do?
So I am one of the two co-directors. Brian Kelpie from Missouri Running Company is my partner in crime, and 4 years ago we talked about bringing a 5K to Cape, and he said that's not going to bring people to Cape, let's do a marathon. And so it took some dollars, so I kind of am the fundraising half of it, and Brian is the running brains of it. And so we're looking at year 3.
How neat. And so what is new this year?
So a couple things. The race course itself has not changed, but we've added a spring fling to the marathon this year. So following the race, we're going to have over 20 vendors downtown, staying till 4 o'clock, live music till 4 o'clock, 1 mile dog walk, and then we still have our Boston Qualifier Marathon, half marathon relay. So big day.
Yeah, a huge day. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, though. So what does it really take to kind of pull off an event just this large?
It takes a lot. You know, first of all, it takes the runners.
Right.
Second, the volunteers. You know, you've probably heard us if you've been on our website or seen any of the other interviews. I mean, it takes over 200 volunteers to pull this race off. And that's a lot of people for runner safety, for course instruction and things like that. But the third is we need cheerleaders. So some of you that might not be volunteering, you know, we'd love to have you come out on the course. There's some great locations pointed out on our website where you can watch the runners and then come down and join us for the spring fling.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And so like you've said, you've talked about volunteers a lot for the past couple of weeks.
Yep.
Are you guys still in need of those volunteers at this moment?
We're in a great place as of the beginning of this week, but there's still a couple critical intersections in Cape Girardeau where we really can't have too many volunteers. So if it's something that you think you might still like to do, come see us. Actually, tomorrow we'll be at the casino from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. for packet pickup for the runners, but we'll have a table dedicated to volunteers only, so we can still find a place for you.
That's awesome. And so do you know about how many people are going to be participating in the marathon?
As of yesterday afternoon, we were at 456, which is about 15% higher than last year, and we still have registration open until midnight tonight.
That is amazing. And so are there different kind of, like, I guess, heats going on throughout the morning, or is everyone running at the same time?
Well, all of the marathoners will take off at 6 a.m.
Okay.
And then all of the half marathoners and the half marathon relays will take off at 7:45.
Okay, so that's when things get going.
That's when things get going.
So what time do you kind of imagine people to start showing up for this?
We'll have people at the casino where the starting line is as early as 5 a.m. and we'll be there 3:30 setting things up. And then we'll tear it all down and move the finish line down to Boardman's Pavilion. And the first marathoner will cross the finish line somewhere around 8:20 in the morning.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Oh my goodness. And so, you know, you're nearing the Saturday, the end of all of this. What are you guys kind of working on right now before, you know, the kickoff?
Yeah, this is just a week of details. If you saw all 3 of my lists, some of them have redundancy just to make sure the boxes get checked multiple times. But it's just because, you know, we were even laughing yesterday. There are several things that we can't do until the day before the race. I mean, we need food for runners, but you can't pick that up 2 weeks ahead of time, you know. And so it's checklist after checklist and phone call after phone call. But it truly is a labor of love and just a very rewarding experience. Oh,
I could imagine so. And so the race starts at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
this Saturday. And how long does all the events go on till?
So the marathon will start at 6, half marathon 7:45. We'll pull runners off the course at 1 if they have not finished either of their races by 1 o'clock. And then the spring fling will start at 10 in the morning and go until 4 o'clock. They'll kind of cross each other. The dog walk, I believe, is at 11 o'clock. But all of that information is available on the website at muddyrivermarathon.com.
Wonderful. I feel like that this is just kind of like a great way to start off that summer season. Get people outside, get people enjoying the weather and just enjoying community. It sounds like it's going to be a blast.
It's going to be a blast. And you said community. It's great for the community of Cape Girardeau. It really is.
Yeah, really is. Well, thank you so much for joining us and talking a little bit about it. Sounds like it's going to be an exciting weekend definitely here in Cape Girardeau. We'll be back in just a few minutes.